So I was just listening to my playlist and this song came up, Delete Ya by Djo. And if you don't know, that's Steve Harrington. He's actually more known for his song called End of the Beginning, the one that goes when I'm back in Chicago, blah blah. And some people might be surprised he's actually an artist. He actually tries to keep that hidden because he says he wants people knowing him for his music. And when I say he, I'm referring to Joey Keery. I think that's his name, but you probably know him as Steve Harrington from Stranger Things. So I just wanted to talk about why I think he's such a lovable character, because the writers were actually planning on killing him off in the first season, is something I've heard. And yeah, he's not really like the main character. He wasn't on the posters much, but he's like one of the characters everyone looks forward to seeing, or at least was before the final season. And that's probably why yeah, I'm not going to spoil it. I was going to say something that was going to be a spoiler, but I won't. But I think he's such a lovable character because he messes up sometimes. Like, he gets beat up literally in a couple scenes, or sometimes he just acts with not the most emotional intelligence, where he crashes out or says something mean and knows he regrets it. I actually now remembering a specific time when he said a messed up joke to Dustin, the guy with no teeth. He was like, "Y'all punch the rest of your teeth out," and then Dustin was like, "Hey, not cool," and then he was like, "Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry," instead of trying to gaslight him, being like, "Oh, come on, you were saying something worse." But yeah, just that whole thing of messing up, but then owning up to your mistakes and being a better person because of it. I think that's one of the other reasons. Also, he's pretty funny. Also, yeah, he is pretty funny. He's like a likable dude, because that's another thing. He's not the most intimidating. A lot of people like Hopper, but people know that Hopper is just another level of badass. But Steve Harrington, he's kind of like a reachable level of badass. That might be another reason, but I really like how he owns up to his mistakes and is better because of them. And that's something I try to do with my own life, because everyone knows those times where it's like 1 a.m. and you're still awake, or when it's just the morning and then you think of something embarrassing you did 50 years ago, or in my case, in high school, so like 4 years ago, or 6 years ago. Damn, I'm getting old. That's a side note. But yeah, you just kind of, it's one of these where one of my friends demonstrated, where you're in the shower and you're like, oh, like kind of, damn, why did I do that? Damn, why did I say that? But yeah, there's some positives. Now you know not to do it again. And something I could learn from Steve Harrington's character on Stranger Things is people don't mind it when you make mistakes, as long as you make up for it. And also, people sometimes like you more when you make that comeback. Something that someone from Last Chance U said, which is a football documentary on Netflix, was that, in America, we love a comeback story. We love a football game where the team is losing at the first and he wins, or a war story where the character kind of goes down in the dumps and then he rises back up. He said America loves a good comeback story, but I think everyone really does. And that's just something I want to keep in mind, or remind myself of when I'm having one of those moments where, you're leaning against the wall, like looking down. So I'll keep Steve Harrington in mind next time I have one of those, and I hope you do too. But if you don't know, that was the end of the video. If you don't know, this channel is to help me with my speaking skills for my main channel, which is dedicated to helping martial artists and athletes with their goals. So that should be in the bio of this channel. But yeah, I hope this video gave you some insight though. Or not some insight, but something to think about, some food for thought, as they say.